My name is Elaine Harriman, and I am 67 years old.
My name is Zanara Castillo, and I'm 72 years old.
My name is Francisco Querubin, and I'm 69 years old, and this is my wife, Divina.
I'm Divina. I am 69 years old also.
My name is Vigan, and I live in this building for about 4 years. I share an apartment with my sister.
I'm Georgine Williams. On October 30th, I'm very proud to announce I'll be 90 years old. I should say young, 90 years young.
I'm Bob Blair, and this is my mother, and I'll be 70 in October.
My name is Zilla Kenner, and I come from England, and I've lived here over 40 years. And what was the last bit?
Your age.
Oh yeah, I'll be 86 in a couple of weeks.
Today, there are over 4.6 million adults over the age of 65 living in California, a number that is expected to double in the next 40 years. Statewide, 1 in 5 older adults live in rental housing, and 1 in 10 older adults are living in poverty. Without an ongoing, permanent funding source for the development of new affordable senior homes, California faces the risk of abandoning hundreds of thousands of seniors, some of our most vulnerable residents, to homelessness and displacement. California cannot abandon its seniors.
This was just a succession of things that happened to try to climb out of the hole, that we had dug ourselves into. I tried to start a business and had it for 2 years, and it was a nice business, but I never actually made any money from it. Our house, we lost our house. Our marriage fell apart, and so things just took a dive, I was on my own once again, and which was scary at my age. That's what brought me to the point that I had to look for housing. I just could not believe that, there was somebody out there that could actually help. I just didn't know where they were.
I ended up here down in Temple Arms. I put an application in when I turned 62 years old, and I'm a veteran, and I was homeless for a little while, and this was just beautiful. I'm not just a veteran, I'm not just advocating for seniors, but also for veterans who need housing. And the place that I live at is just beautiful. We need more senior housing here because of places like this. The baby boomers are coming of age, and there's not enough housing for all these people. And I'm just grateful that I was able to get a place here.
Well, I'm very, very lucky to be a resident of Angeles Plaza, which is really, I believe, and a lot of people do, it's the best senior housing in the whole world. And I've lived here almost 19 years. Might be 18, but it might be 19, I'm not quite sure. They often have a huge list, like thousands, but last time the list was around to the cathedral almost, with people around the block. But I was very lucky, and I was able to put my name down. I came for an interview. They said, go home, don't call us, we'll call you. And one day I got the call, and then we had to go into you have to really have reasons to qualify to live here. And I qualified in several aspects.
I was on the waiting list for close to 4 years the first time when I was on another unit, the same place, Edith Street, in apartment number 103. Now, when I came back, I waited about the same length of time, and now I'm in apartment 116.
When I got on the list, all of them were had like a 2-year wait. I probably waited only 2 months, which was incredible.
I think I was on the waiting list at least 3 years. It might have been 4. And when I moved here, I heard of people who were not so fortunate who waited 7 years. And then someone told me last year that they thought they died before they got in, and they're living here now.
I belong to Allen Temple Church, and so I said, I need a place to live. And I came here, put in my application, and I waited and I waited. I said, does it make any difference that I'm a member of Allen Temple Baptist Church? They said, no, you have to be on the list. Well, I was on the list for 2.5 years, and then I finally got my apartment.
When we heard about the gardens and the affordable housing, we filled the application, and we got a good number on that, 11. So we were notified that we can move in. Of course, this was about 8 months after the lottery. Then we moved in without any other thoughts, because the main reason is the affordability of the apartments. I know the hundreds and maybe thousands of people just in California who were waiting for this kind of opportunity. And my relatives, you know, they sometimes come and say, is there any vacancy in this building? Just the answer is, like she said, where there are 200 people on the waiting list, 300 people on the so it is, you can see how important it is.
You know, if you will be living in commercial apartments, we will not meet everything. We cannot pay our bills, you know. You're living in apartments, you have to pay all the utilities, electricity, telephone, and you cannot watch TV without cable, you know. We cannot even pay that after paying the rent. Like in Pinole, we rent like 1,400, and our earnings right now is only 1,400. Where will we get the rest of the money? We will not be able to eat.
On average, residents of affordable senior housing communities spend less monthly income on rent, allowing them to spend more money on healthy, fresh food, and healthcare services.
The favorite things is the rent. It's not that high. And we have facility for parties downstairs. We have a lunch program from Spectrum. And I am a volunteer.
Well, I like Allen Temple Arms because it's 3 blocks from my church. I sing in the male chorus at Allen Temple Baptist Church. And participate in a couple of Bible classes, one here in the building and one here at the church. And so it's very convenient for me. If I don't have a ride, I can walk. And I don't worry about, I know I said I'm in the middle of the hood, but the people around here pretty much give us respect in this neighborhood. Because some of them are going to get as old as we are one day, so I think that's why they treat us decently. So it's a great place to be for the activities that I do.
If you ask me why I like it here, and I'll try and give you an idea of all the things. Do you mind if I refer to my note? We have a newsletter every month, which is, you know, seized upon because that's got all our information and the dates and what we're doing. And once a month they go on a field trip. This month was Laguna Beach, and I wasn't able to go, but I have been on some of them, and they are wonderful. And they have art classes, craft classes, language improvement, art shows with the people's work on the wall, and I don't know if you've been able to look at that. Some of it is very beautiful.
Some of my favorite things about living here are the people. Some of my most unfavorite things are the people. You know?
We have a Safeway, very near, it's a walking distance. We are going there for our morning walk every day, and we have to pass by Safeway if we need to buy something, or in Food Max, and we have the 99-cent store also, and the bank is there, our bank. You know, it's pretty easy. Just walk.
And it's also accessible because we are Catholic, Roman Catholic. Our church is just a few blocks away from here.
We have a gate that goes through Whole Foods. It's so convenient, it's comfortable and cozy. It makes life a lot more relaxing and pleasant because you've got everything you need around. I'm very fortunate to get in.
I asked God for favor, and that I would, that I wouldn't do things wrong, that I would do things right. I've been given a chance, at building something at my age, to have friends and to have a nice apartment, and I want to use it wisely. So that's what I've been doing, and it seems like the girls, I'm head of the crafts department. It's not a department, it's a group, I've been told. I'm guessing. Anyway, they don't want to be there if I'm not there. It's like I'm their mama, and most of them are older than me, so they're gravitating toward me, and yeah, I thank God for that. That's a blessing.
Our communities allow seniors to lead richer, fuller, and healthier lives. These providers are not just offering a place to live, but a place to call home. A place where seniors can be a part of a community and have access to the social services that help them thrive.
If I have one word to describe, it will be comfortable.
If I could describe living here in one word, I would say super.
I like living here because it's a beautiful place, and it's hard to say that in one word.
Well, for me, it's easy to live here because everything is nearby, and if you don't have food,
She's only asking one word.
well, you wanted to say, you said fabulous, mine is easy.
One word, well, it saved my life, I think.
One word to help me describe what this place means to me. There are just too many words.
For me, life is fabulous here, and I don't think it would be anywhere else.